Open that window. Oh, my back, man. Now, hot water tanks right now. Scorching their ass off of them now. I put that thing in all by myself, guys. Not even a person would loan me a tool to use. You know what I mean? That's how much people don't like me around here. Oh well, it is what it is, ain't it? But one thing about me, I keep this dearly to my heart. See it for a reason, because home's where the heart is. You know what I mean? And that's where it'll always be for me. See the shirt? That don't tell you something? Rocking it right through the stores down here. Best, Virginia. Best. Mm-hmm. I'll never be somebody's, I don't know how you would even want to say it, lay floor mat, you know what I mean, to walk on. Oh, Daryl, I know, buddy. They're crazy. Yeah. They're crazy, babe.
Talking about all them fucking Cracker Jacks trying to be stupid.
I'm not worried about them, really.
Trying to sign a death wish.
Maybe if you would stop worrying so much about them. You know, that would help a lot.
You know what would help a lot? A big back massage for your lovely fiance.
See, I bet, Tanner, man. He said it's killing him. He's out in Texas. It's killing him being away from his home. Bring me the cord. You know what I mean? No, they know I do. They can see it. I don't wear shirts that say things like this for nothing and stuff, you know, in a state like this. Of course, I miss my home. That ain't on. They don't call it almost heaven for nothing.
I miss it too.
See, if you miss it, imagine.
Well, of course I do. Who don't miss the mountains? I love the beach.
Not just the mountains. It's everything about that place compared to.
I miss your mom.
Especially the people.
I miss your mom.
The people, man.
Your mom, I miss my mother.
Well, just the people there, like I was explaining to you, are just so much different. I can walk down the street in a mall and be offered to eat, to stay all night, whatever I may do, not sleep in the cold, nothing, by 100 different people in a quarter-mile radius, you know. And they're just trying to help. They want nothing from you. They just want to help. And like they always smoke sitting there by the window.
You'll see the thought. We're going up. Make sure it goes up.
Not much. Rachel, what's up with you?
Rachel,
Terry. I don't know if that's somebody from Boone County or not, you know what I mean? Don't have a clue.
My daughter's got my makeup.
Sounds familiar, you know what I mean? Don't know. There's my boy. No, that's Jeff Bogus, excuse me. I thought that was Burgess. Jesse Burgess. Yeah, but nobody respects nothing like that, bro. No matter what state you go to work or nothing. They don't believe it. They don't respect it. Nothing.
Oh, we came down here to make one.
What's up, Lindsay Schemes? Yeah, I got my own, you know, W-2s and shit. I don't need nobody's shit. It just pisses me off reading shit like that. And then somebody says to meet them somewhere, this and that. That'd be their worst mistake, not my worst mistake.
What's that?
If I actually went down there and met these people, or how they, you know what I mean? But they're threatening me with multiple people and weapons, and I'm here with two
It's
fists.
just stupid, you know? It's like people are that fucking ignorant. And they're probably fucking in their early 20s, little fucking hoopy lives.
Yep.
Who cares, man? Let us live our fucking lives, man.
I thought it sounded familiar. She said she's from Ohio. Her family lives down in West Virginia. All her family lives in West Virginia.
I used to sit here and I was too. I'll sit here.
I was sitting there last time I smoked. I got her hot water tank.
Yes,
you see the before and after, guys?
My baby made a miracle. He built this thing, you might as well say.
Yeah, with basically no tools.
Well, hey, look,
why do you think I had to do it that way?
went to Home Depot.
I had to do it that way.
We went to how many times?
But if you would have took me that one store,
I know. I didn't know there was a Home Depot down here, y'all.
It would have been takeout, put in, and that'd been it.
You did fucking amazing.
But this house was not HUD approved until that was installed. That just made this place HUD approved. That was not a HUD approved.
Put in a new battery for me for my car.
Yeah, whoever put her battery in, oh my God.
Hush.
Learn how to put terminals on, that's all I'm going to say. They was finger loose, guy.
Yeah.
Just people messaging from this now. Go read and hear them. I mean, message them.
Nah, he did amazing. He fucking did my tank by his fucking self. And this trailer's been without hot water for a year. And I mean, I've been gone like the 9 months, but the whole year, I'm saying, it's...
How many times we talk about that?
Huh?
You talking on me like that.
No, I'm just letting you know you did it all by yourself.
But you know, like I do, bro, and any man knows that a Crown Vic is going to take the same battery that a GT Mustang basically takes through both V8 cars. Around the same, usually a 289 is a 5.0. Duh, you know what I mean? Small block. But, you know, and the same thing as a 302, basically. And people don't get that. I'm like, really? And you put these batteries terminals on here, but you finger tighten where they mount down onto the terminals. So you telling me you want to take that $190 Mustang battery and just burn it up? That's what I couldn't believe, man. You know what I mean? I know, because I got an 88 Fox body that I'm getting ready to paint and do the top end on the motor. I'm just going to throw me a new injection system up there. I'm going to take that off and go with the carbs like I always do, you know, because I ran the car with the carburetors on it, you know, with a 2-barrel on that car, and it was outrunning, you know, HOs like that sitting still with a 2-barrel, just because when you know how to make your ports and injectors meet perfectly, that car will scream perfectly, 2-barrel or not. Now when I put this 650, you know, double, you know, I thought about double comforts, things like that, just a 650 outer block for Holly on it, you know, with this new intake, all that, it's going to be sweet. Manifolds, all that, you know, it's going to be nice. And I'm not getting no, thought about an elder block hard, you know, Terminator, I think it's called. I think I'm going to go with the Demon carb. I don't know if y'all know what that is, a Demon carburetor, but they are so badass, it's going to match the paint job. It's an actual gloss black carburetor with the other paint scheme going through it, you know. It's going to look beautiful. And I'm going black on black, meaning onyx black on the top, you know where your ground effects are, that'll be matte black, okay? And where it says Mustang GT and those ground effects will be called a fire mist red.
Babies, you tell them what you're going to do.
I'm telling them everything. I just named every paint scheme how I'm going to lay it. And then, you know, and I told them what kind of carb and intakes and stuff I was going to put on it. And then that car, it runs fine, perfect. You know, that's only got 53,000 original miles, not one speck of rust.
I want to tell you
H&K racing clutch, hooker headers going into stage 2 glass packs with Dynomax tips. That is $2,500, maybe a $3,000 exhaust system that the guy had put on it right before I got it.
Is that fair?
Mandy Cook.
Hey, Mandy.
Mandy Cook and Emily Norris just came in.
Hey, y'all. Look at her. I guess she got this shit everywhere.
What's up, Travis? I don't know. I'm very worried about talking to anybody named Travis, but my actual friend from Boone County, because there's a few Travises actually from that Discord junk. Pam Pig and a few other ones, you know what I mean? Hey, Emily. My mom was supposed to send that. If she didn't, I'll send it as soon as I walk through my doors. Or just, if you refund it, you know what I mean? The refund will pop up right now, and I can refund it. Because I said yours would be the only one refunded, because you're the only one has not made jokes about my dead grandmother, things like that. Behind my back, even. You see what I mean? That's so shiesty. You thought that was funny, a joke about someone's grandmother that's passed away? People like you, hell won't be hot enough for. Promise you that. Hell will be cooking for motherfuckers like you. And then they say, oh, did you see Tim? He nodded out on a live feed, and this one guy counts down every second that he does it. I'm like, wow, man. So y'all so obsessed with him talking shit about me.
And us.
Yeah, that y'all watch it that much. You see what I mean?
Just the like even write us about.
Wow, you know, that's astonishing to me. To tell me the exact moment that the dude fell asleep, to the exact moment he woke back up and walked.
And then half of them are in the Discord, and then are our friends list, you know? Like,
and,
it's so
you know,
dumb.
someone will say, oh, that website was shut down. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was.
Well, you can type it in, but you ain't getting anywhere else besides the damn typing bar.
Guess why it's shut down?
Tell him, baby.
Read section 230. I've said it multiple times. They're about to be sued. I got every one of them's names. From them trying to be smart Alex, send them $1 to my cash apps. They didn't understand I gave their names perfectly to me.
Or then when they laugh.
This one dude gives a straight confession, don't he, babe?
Yes.
He says, I'm the owner of the page, the Boone County Mating Call, right. Blah, blah, all that, and I will not stop slandering your name, blah, blah, I mean, to the T almost, of a confession. He is the one that's getting sued first and foremost. And Tim Grider, I got all you got to do is read.
He's only talking to that Autumn. What's her name? Okay. Autumn, right?
Autumn Robinson got her name.
I thought it was the Piper, Autumn Piper. See, look, it's so many Autumn we got. All right, anyways, that's important.
I know one Autumn my whole life. She went to school with me.
No, he got information from this girl because she thought that she dated you. I guess she saw information that was clearly false.
Sold Tim information about me, and I only knew this person.
Clearly false.
Don't even know him. And they said he paid his trolls and shit. I was like, wow.
No, somebody told me that girl was really paid $400 from somebody for giving them, saying she went to your house.
That one dude offered me $5,000.
That's what I'm saying.
Me and other family members to come to his house and do a
right
interview. It best be in her house, because by the time the interview's done, you'll probably be ready to get your life jerked out.
It was just so funny because we popped up in the Discord being dumb just to say we don't even know this chick.
Trust me, I kept the money and everything. You know what I mean? It's funny. And everyone, their names are there, slandering and
or laughing,
doing
or
what they do
laughing
best.
Emojis, like you said.
No, they actually put.
Hey, Chrissy, it's my girl.
They actually slandered it, sending cash with $1 behind it. You know what I mean? They're one of them. See, and whoever laughed at that just now after the feed, guess what I do? I go back to, and guess what?
Yeah,
I get to deal with that weakling, man. You just keep taking the weak links out of your bike chain until it don't break no more. You understand? Just start playing.
Oh, thanks.
Have you ever heard Stevie Nicks sing The Chain?
No, my baby.
And if you don't love me now,
yes.
You know the rest of the words.
That's my baby. He's so damn evil.
I'm not evil.
Nah, he's
calm as
can
evil. Be. You know, I don't know. I'm just tired of people's bullshit and sideways talks, and not one of them has the nerve to say it to my face, actually, in real life.
But the thing is, it's not even that. Derek has changed so much for the goodness. Not that he's worried. It's just nobody's going to stoop down to your level, nor even give the energy for something so stupid, for a retarded outcome to look just as stupid as y'all motherfuckers.
Because I'll shut YouTube down in the smack of a button.
I mean, it's retarded. And then you're praising a fat fuck that's sitting here posting his
videos.
Because
people knows who my family is. You see what I mean? I can start this again in 8 years. You see what I mean?
We'll have new names by then. We're going to make us do a reunion video.
He'll be dead from cirrhosis of liver or something by then.
Well, everything you told him came true, didn't it?
Everything I posted came true. Everything. I want to work with you, Durkee. You're the only one.
If you don't work with me, I'm going to be mad at you.
I'm going to slander you.
We didn't know it would go that far to where he's like paying you people, man.
No, I ain't
You screenshot it.
That's what I was gonna say. You do all that. I ain't gonna screenshot that nonsense. I don't like I don't like pictures. I'll talk on a video and stuff. I'm not about pictures. And then after this, I'll probably go in there to the podcast system. You know.
You better, cause Trey's in. Look, you hear my kids on it right now. Thank you. We've actually been getting rest. We're alive.
I'm sitting in the house. You see how I look? You see how she looks?
He looks good.
See what I'm saying? That's the point that
I just got back. I went to town.
You didn't put the makeup on.
Oh, I did that with Elena. Yeah, me and my baby girl. I'm gonna post pics in a little while.
Didn't do it till you got back. You know what I mean? So.
Baby, come here. I love you. I'm gonna take it off.
Oh, I ain't worried.
My baby likes my natural beauty. I got lucky.
That's what I'm saying. See how you just confused me with that? That's how they do me. They don't know how to take me because they never been around me.
No, he likes my natural beauty.
Somebody that has to have makeup to look good don't look good at all.
I don't have to have it. I just like it. I like it a lot. So you shut the people. What?
Damn right, I should shut the people up.
Oh yeah, saying. Girl, trying, man. Making shit so hard.
She knows I do. And Shayna's gonna be starting her own live soon. So I won't be here. I'll be in West Virginia.
I'll be with you.
Look at my
what, baby?
Can you watch
you've got him addicted.
Most of them. You know what I mean? And they bring your name in every day. And your name is the first one.
Her and Abigail on it, baby.
Even when I'm playing a game with these kids, it pops up and they're talking it on live streams. That is ridiculous. You know? Because he live streams and, you know.
No, it's on Twitch.
No, I don't want him doing that stupid too.
It's Trigger Train 926.
No, I'll have to go back and cut all that out because y'all don't know. Y'all don't even know the half of it. I'll speak when I get my home though. Best believe that. What they gonna do? Call the cops again? They're good for that shit, ain't they? Just like the cop said. Boy, let them call again, Durkee. Only body's going to jail is Am for wasting our time. And he said evidently they don't know how the internet works because anything on a live feed at that point is circumstantial. You cannot prove that unless you can prove it. It's not what you know, what you can prove in court. Just check out Law Abiding Citizen with Gerard Butler and Jamie Foxx. One kick-ass movie. Not what you know. It's only what you can prove in court. He knew those people killed his family, stuff like that. He didn't want that. He wanted to revenge himself. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call urban justice. Just use your wild imagination how they knew where I was and stuff. No, that's when I was at my home in West Virginia. Multiple times. Not only the cops, CPS, all that. I dealt with it all. Now that is crossing the lines right there.
What, babe?
CPS and cops are coming
fucking
to my house. It's like, you know, these people are, you know, their jaw dropped right now.
Why don't you call on people that actually are fucking drugged out,
Did you
fucking
hear what the
really
worker
neglected
said?
children?
I'm wasting my time. You heard what she said? I'm wasting my time here.
Who?
The worker that day. That's what the woman said. She's like, I'm wasting my time here. She's like, there's no one neglected here. There's no, can I look around? It's like, sure, whatever you want to do. Just like we got reports of, you have pounds of cocaine, pounds of this. I was like,
shit,
what? And my son's in this house? Oh, boy. You see what I mean? And check this out. I might have got on a live feed and smoked, done whatever, a J or whatever. That don't mean I have a fucking grow up in my home. That's what's especially why my son would be there. You know what I mean? My son is my world. You know? My son means everything to me. Anybody that's ever fathered me should know what kind of father I am. I don't put, you know, and the thing that made me the most upset about all this, the only way they know.
I forgot you had this thing down.
the whole thing about this is when they brought my son into it.
And my kids.
And my other family members. And I don't mean Donald at all. Because he's dumb enough to sweep to that shit. That's his own fault. To know his family ain't, sitting there saying that about him and stuff, He should have picked up the phone like this family does all the time. Went straight by this social media circumstantial bullshit and talked directly to me. But no, he had to go make videos of him saying this, and he calls me up and he said, that was from last year. I said, dude, I said that 2 days ago. Now you're saying it? You made that last night. Okay. Remember that video?
Yeah.
It was like, I said that 2 years ago. I was like, dude, it was 2 days ago. It says it when they posted everything. But I'm healthy. I'm fine. My girl's fine. Her kids are fine. My kid's fine. They don't need for nothing.
Nope.
For sure, hell not.
And if it wasn't for fucking Derek, I wouldn't have half the shit that I've had. So many men that do live around me couldn't fucking do, not even.
Wouldn't even loan me a tool to some of my Boone County boys back there that's watching this. I put that hot water heater in here myself, the tank, everything, by myself, with a very, very limited amount of tools. And redid PVC to CPVC, meaning copper. Do they not know how to run lines, And just like I spoke about the car battery. Unbelievable. And they told her, you jump in it, you can drive it all the way back to West Virginia. Well, she can't drive it 30 minutes from here for just sucking a quarter tank of gas. Yeah, what's up, Donnie, brother? How you been, man? What's up, cuz, Carrie?
Baby.
What?
You know her charger's that laptop.
It's in the floor. It takes a C charger. You got 15 of them.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, here it is, baby. Derek's right.
I know I'm right. I left it right there. That's right. Finish filling up my thing for work. I'll put it right there. What's up, Shane? I'm fine as I can be, Oliver. All people see I'm not happy. People can tell. They know me. They know how uppity I am, things like that. I'm not content and happy with where I'm at and stuff. I'm not used to this, I'm used to hospitality. Very, very, people are so different, man. And I don't know how West Virginia ain't the damn capital of the Confederacy. For sure, this is definitely correct. I mean, I can scream that to the top of any mountain. West Virginia all day. There's not a wonder, this is my first time coming seeing, actually down in the state of Virginia. On this side, there's not a wonder that West Virginia wanted to be away from it. And people down here actually still call it Western Virginia. It's not what it's called, it's West Virginia. 1863, declared for independency of a free state.
I mean, it's got its beautiful sights, but the people there is just...
They are, oh my God. Like I said, I lived in Memphis, Tennessee, you guys. Had it, buddy. Trust me. When I lived in Memphis, Tennessee, I thought it was always probably I lived on Graceland Boulevard, right where Elvis Presley's mansion is. I always thought, man, it's the worst place I'll ever live, or that town in Kentucky, Elizabeth. You know what I mean? And then came here, and I was like, I couldn't even live here. I was like, oh my God. Yep. Right near the beach, man.
I want to go to my baby thing.
Yeah, Carrollton, Smithfield, like 30 minutes.
Packing Plant,
45-minute ride to the beach.
Actually,
Packing, Smithfield Packing Plant and all that.
Actually, 25 minutes.
Yeah, 25-minute ride, across the other.
Right across
the bay where they take, you cross the thing on a,
bridge. JRB.
Not a bridge, wow, a ferry.
Have you ever been on one?
Well, of course, I was on the stern wheel.
I rode my first ferry 3 years ago, and that's fucking weird.
Ain't you ever heard of the stern wheel regatta?
You go grab some papers.
No, I'm not no beach boy. I'm a hillbilly. I was born in West Virginia. West Virginia, born and bred. West Virginia to the day I'm dead. That flag only makes sense where I'm from. Only makes sense there. Not one time this went to Africa and purchased any slaves. You do know that, right, guys? 1776 was what? Don't worry, I'll wait. America's birthday, the 4th of July. Am I right or wrong?
That's my due date, or was my due date.
Okay, now check this out. How the hell did we get them slaves under this battle flag that was created for a war? And do your research, trust me. I promise you everything I say is the truth about that. The blue represents, every part of this flag represents religious with Christ. The blood of Christ, the white, everything. The red's the blood, the white's just Google and you'll see what I mean. 13 stars and bars. But it was called the Betsy Ross Star Spangled Banner. It's in the Smithsonian Museum. I've walked right up to it, seen it, everything. That's your flag that purchased slaves and sold them to who? The 13 stars and bars of the Southern flag. They did not purchase them from another country and bring them here. The American flag did. No doubt, right, John? I'll agree with that, buddy. I'll agree with that in 2 different ways. West Virginia didn't want to be Yankees. You know what independency means? The right to fight for the North or the South. And it wasn't even about that. Do your Googling. The coal miners told them, you come fighting through these towns, we'll kill you yourself. Go look at the Battle of Blair Mountain. Coal miner, they was terrified to come through them towns into Appalachia. Promise you that's what you'll find. The term rednecks come from a scarf that coal miners wore. Don't worry, I'll wait. Also, cowboys wore them, like in Tombstone, things like that. They also got the name kind of from there, but the real name came from redneck scarves on coal miners, and coal miners told them they would not fight a war and cause their family problems because the Union was raping and murdering innocent children all around the United States at the time. All 13 colonies. Think about that. And also, let me bring this in here. Abraham Lincoln, first Republican president, let me add that part to that too, that freed slavery, okay, blocked off all the ports down here, so the Confederacy couldn't fight. You do know that, right? And called France to back them up. I thought it was a civil war, not a world war. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, guys. Just think about that word. I just said civil, not world. And us declaring to be our own state was about us and our own people, not about fighting in that war at all. It was about being the best Virginia. We didn't want it there. No battles happened there, did they? You know why? Coal miners that worked their ass off all day long would have took pickaxes to them when he needed a damn plant gun. It's the God's honest truth, man. So many people just they rely on Google. Google it. They think Google's the answer to everything. Oh, I got a rash on my ass. Google. You know, that's all I see anymore, man. It's ridiculous. You think Google for so loved the world, it gave its only begotten son or something? Nah, y'all wrong on that. What was his son? The original Yahoo. The search engine, you know. Then Bing comes along. I mean, give it a rest. You know what I mean, John. You know I'm right, brother. Coal miners wasn't having it. Google the Blair Mountain, the fight at the war of Blair Mountain over coal. Yeah, I have Cherokee, and yes, I dig arrowheads, all that, you know. That's why when I run my podcast, there's going to be so many viewers that's going to love what I have to talk about. They're not going to try to strip the history away that I know, because I will scream it to the world. Robert E. Lee statue's been torn down. All that. Where's Martin Luther King's? Don't worry, I'll wait. Christopher Columbus, the founder of America, tore down. When are they going to start blowing down Mount Rushmore? Don't worry, I'll wait. But not ever touch Rosa Parks' bus or Martin Luther King Jr. statue.
In the back of the bus.
No, that bus is sitting right in Chicago or wherever she's from.
Is it the actual bus?
That should be in the Smithsonian.
I didn't even know they
Ted
killed the bus.
Kaczynski, the Unabomber, the Unabomber's cabin was flew by helicopter to the Smithsonian. They got the Unabombers in there, but they don't have the woman that helped change racism.
That's crazy.
You're damn right. America is very conflicted. Trust me, we're the land of the bullies, not the braves. Go back to Vietnam and many more. I know we have Preston, if you're watching this, buddy. He said we've been so misrepresented. Y'all are some of the awesomest people I've ever seen.
Thank you.
You know, no, he's saying it privately because people can't grasp it, you know. They can't actually say that, oh, that's America's last outlaw family. There's nobody else like us put it down. Nobody. A portrait of America's last outlaw family. People say, when you film, what are you going to film? Okay, if the family members don't want in on what I got to do, I promise you there's plenty of stuff and plenty of fans want to see what I have to say and show. Believe me on that.
I'm your number one, man.
I've heard it so much. Durkee, you should make your own show, your own show, your own show. We watch it because of you. Only you, only you. You see what I mean? Well, I've heard that enough now where I will do that.
You need to. I tell you to do that. You're a great speaker.
It's not about being great at speaking. It's about being great at speaking the truth.
Breaking down things for people to
No, it's about speaking the truth.
I know, but it's like how you put things.
To me, fine print is the truth.
They like to hear your perspective of things.
Right, but no matter how my perspective is, let them use their Google or Bing. It's the truth. They only know what Webster Dictionary means anymore.
I know. Kids can't even read an analog clock.
Did you hear what he said to Liam on that Shameless? She said, what's his crazy looking blobbed up writing? He said, that's cursive. She said, you really know that? And he was like, yeah. She's like, wow, you're trying to take that out of school. You're trying to take the real history out of schools. When you did social studies, guys, what was it about? Aliens? No. Pretty sure it's about what we're speaking about right now. You know, the Speaker of the House makes more than the President does. Did you see that post also? Mitch McConnell, Pelosi, all them made way more than Donald Trump. But now, here comes hiding from Biden time. That's ridiculous. 47 years in office. Never changed a damn thing. 47 years. That man stood in office only to stare at women.
Who?
Joe Biden.
I said Clinton.
Like it says, one dueling banjos in Deliverance. Whatever happened to the boy from Deliverance? That's Joe damn Biden. That's Joe Biden. And, he's already got China fighting with him. And China's XI said their new prime minister just said it will end badly for both. Badly, trillions. Badly for both nations. Badly, he said, for both nations. Because they're tired of just sitting there taking it. Like I said, the land of the freaks and the home of the bullies. Because it's called the United States of America, not the Confederate States of America. Now, I just want you to think about this for a second. If it was still the CSA, you think we'd be dealing with anything like that? Anything. 13 colonies. They would have opened up more colonies, absolutely, things like that. But we wouldn't be dealing with this today. I helped her son on his homework today.
Yes.
And after I helped him, you know what he got? 8 out of 8. God. 12 times he got 8 out of 8 right. And you know what I was teaching him about? The Civil War.
Yeah, go figure, right? And agriculture and like the northern states and the eastern states are what they were.
Just what, the
southern. The year slavery ended and all that.
Yeah, and all that, just everything around it was, this boy should be taught almost at home. Because
without you, baby.
He's from Virginia. The capital, I was like, where was the capital? He was like, I don't know. I was like, your home, Richmond. I was like, if it would have been in Mississippi, it would have been a different outcome.
Baby, I don't know what I'd do without you.
Because that dirty president at the time, Abraham, couldn't block off the ports on the Mississippi, now could he? I only believe in one kind of fight, and that's fair, one-on-one. We call this a civil war, right? But France and everybody was fighting it. It ended up being a world war on one side against one. It was world against civil. And I'll still not stand for innocent people raped and murdered.
No, who would?
Okay. How many of my boys are in here that served for the military or the army? I want to ask you one question. And I'll rest my case with the rest of the things I have to say about this. Would you point your weapon? You take it under oath, you swear to protect both foreign and domestic. You do know that, right? Okay. That means civil or war. You see that? Either or, world or civil, foreign, domestic. Okay, that means you will shoot your own people. But if it came down to it, what if them same American soldiers, yeah, that was genocide there, Chrissy, robbed and ripped of their country, their whole country, by the white men themselves. But what if that person was pointing that gun at your family? Your comrade. Pretty sure you'd drop his ass, wouldn't you? And the NRA is bankrupt. Last thing I'll say. We are on the brink of New World Order. Part 2 of the Civil War. The third and final war. Mark my words. Just like you said, genocide on the American Indians. That's right. Apaches was so vicious. One Apache Indian could kill 13 white men. Jump out of a tree, take him out. I'm really serious. And they would eat their kill as cannibals.
The Chris is still out there.
They made it a point to scalp and eat their kill. The Apache did. And guess what? The government owns every territory but what? The Seminole tribe. The only ones that never signed that peace treaty with the dirty United States government. Why you think they can stand in Florida State and still say, but the Cleveland Indians can't wear it on their hat? Think about that for a second. But anything representing a Seminole Indian, you can't touch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know my shit. You know? Yeah, I got Cherokee in me. You know, that's from my mama's side.
All right, Cherokee and Powhatan.
And German and stuff. You know, I'm not proud of some of my heritages.
My dad's Powhatan and my mom's side's Cherokee.
And Dutch.
You got Dutch in you, baby?
Mm-hmm. From the white side. A few, you know. Ah, hell, we all got it. It goes by the good.
I'm about to say we all
It goes from the Bible. We are all incested.
We are all mutts.
Mutts, exactly. We are all incested.
We and a motherfucking sister having sex with daddy kind of fucking incest.
But that's where it comes from.
I'm just saying.
When their eyes opened, they saw sin. They never knew none of that till their eyeballs opened. Didn't even know they had, you know, they didn't have belly buttons either, right? They wasn't born. That's created.
All right, they're in bed. Oh, God.
And she is created from our ribs. He is created from dirt. From ashes to ashes, to dust to dust. If it wasn't for your asshole, your belly would bust. Oh, shit, right? But, yeah, I just like to tell it like it is, not like it was, and only like it is. Never was. I don't like past tense shit. And if we want to talk about past tense, let's get this right, guys. Let's make sure, I hope your kids don't grow up thinking there was never a civil war, or never none of this went down during these days of the COVID-19 and all that. Because you know there's going to come a day. What was you doing during COVID? Quarantining, things like that, you know?
I got my marker.
Where I left state, I had to quarantine both states for 30 days in both states. And people's like, Dirk, you don't go outside. Well, I'm pretty sure if you knew the law and you abided by it, if you leave one state and come to the other with this new mutant version of this COVID-19, you're supposed to quarantine 30 days.
COVID-19.
So it's 60 days.
It's a disease.
But I'm wrong about that too, guys. Don't worry, I'm wrong. Trust me, I'm always wrong.
Who said that? People?
No, I just said I'm wrong about that too.
Just being an ass.
Mm-hmm. All this time's come up and liked and stuff when I said it, you know. But a lot of people's like, wow, never looked at it like that.
Match your pants perfectly.
So I would have matched my ones Tyler wore off with.
Oh my God, those are my favorite.
Tri-fit West.
He had these sweatpants I fell in love with.
They came from Morgantown. Wow. They came from Morgantown, West Virginia.
I love it.
And guess who West Virginia plays next year, right off the bat, in Blacksburg? Virginia Tech Honkies.
Oh, I hate Virginia Tech.
And if there is 2 tickets, me and you are going to those 2 tickets.
Where we go, baby? You already told me.
In Blacksburg. And you're going to see me WVU'd out.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Giving them hell. Last time, you know what I mean? Oh, trust me. It's the battle of the Black Diamond Trophy.
Burgundy.
No.
Urgency. I can't remember. There's something somebody said. I can't remember it.
What is it?
It was a saying. You got that burgundy. That whack out says urgency. Something like I gotta look it up. It's really fun.
The Cavaliers must have said that to them. You know what I mean? Virginia Cavaliers is the only ones I represent for down here. Y'all won the national title 2 years ago. And the only team to actually take y'all out that year was guess who? West Virginia. And 2 of our players got hurt at the end of the year. Then COVID-19 popped up. And we would have walked all the way probably to the Elite 8. We had to sheet wave with what's his name. That's how we always get done. They don't want that little tiny state known just for coal to win nothing. I promise you. Let's go back to 2007. The coach wouldn't put Pat White in because he signed a contract with Michigan before the game. And we should have won the game 50-0. Yes, that's it right there.
I got you some. Completely forgot I bought you some.
Good. That's what the LO too.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, guys, I'm off here. I'll holler at y'all later. See you later.